And one of our faves is back from ABC's The Goldbergs and his Netflix special, Jeff Garlin, our man in Chicago. Please welcome back Jeff Garlin. Hi. Do you like my sexier voice?
Hold on, let me tell you a couple things.
Okay, tell me.
First off, I don't believe their applause because I sat down here and they didn't do anything. And then they were told, oh, whoa, he's here. And it's like, yay. And then, by the way, can you get sexier? No, you cannot.
Are you talking to me, Jeff?
No.
What's that?
Were you talking to me?
No. But if you want me to, you're a sexy, Prince did the song. All right, hi.
Hey, good to see you, Jeff. And congratulations on the new Netflix special.
It's very exciting. It's, yes, thank you.
Nobody told him to do that.
Carl is walking a mile away to make sure that he is not going to be accused of
staring. No, I'm very excited. I filmed it here in Chicago. It's called Our Man in Chicago, and I think I captured what it is I do. I'm really proud of it. I won't tell you it's good, but I'll tell you that I'm really happy with it.
Well, I'm sure Chicagoans are happy because you're Chicago's guy.
Yeah, I am Chicago's guy.
Yeah, you know, the last time we saw each other, I think it was on the show, but before that, we were at Wrigley Field.
Right.
You were there with Vince Vaughn.
Yeah,
and it was opening day.
And Tom Morello.
And Tom Morello, and we you'd put Tom Ricketts on the spot about getting a ring.
Yes, I did.
Have you gotten the ring?
No, I've not gotten a ring. I was not expecting a ring. Just Vince Vaughn and I were working together, and he said, you got a ring? And I said, no. I go, you got a ring? He said, no. And we both sat there quietly because we know some people who got rings.
Right.
And so we wanted a ring. So next one. Next one.
Next one.
World
That
Series.
might be another 100 years.
Yeah.
No, it won't.
It won't?
Nope.
They made
2020.
Yeah. Would you?
2020.
Wow. Do you like
think
Grandpa
Grandpa
Rossi's
Rossi's gonna do it?
I couldn't be a bigger Joe Madden fan, and I'm sad that he's not our manager anymore.
Yeah.
But Ross is gonna kick ass.
I hope so.
Okay.
We hope so.
Yeah.
I know so.
Okay.
I know so. Mark my words, Cubs are gonna win the World Series.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You heard it here
You
first.
heard it here first.
Right. And they're gonna beat the Chicago White Sox in the World Series.
That would be something.
Now that would be something.
That would be something.
So Goldbergs, Curb, everything else good?
Everything is good. I'm very successful.
Yes, you are. And people are so excited that Curb is coming back.
Yeah,
and I
January
read that you
19th.
said this is your favorite. Now, everyone says that when a new movie comes out, a new show comes out. This is my favorite, but this really is your favorite season?
In terms of the premise that we're going on, it's my favorite premise, and I had a great time making it. But the premise of, because I can't
Can you
say
tell us a little?
no,
Just a little bit?
no,
A wee bit?
no,
Teeny weeny?
no. It's like Game of Thrones. No. Anyhow, it's something that all of us, everyone has experienced, and they're like, I wish and Larry does. That's all. I'm saying.
Oh man, that's a hell of a tease.
If we guess, will you say yes or no?
No. But I'll tell you you're sexy. That I'll do.
Thanks, Jeff.
That I will do. The two of you, best looking people on TV.
Oh.
You can come back anytime, no.
Yeah. Can we
Listen.
just make sure you mark that clip so we can edit that and have that clip forever in our montages?
Right. We
Please do.
just celebrated our 2000th episode. That would have been perfect for that.
By the
episode.
way, if I'm not mistaken, I came by. I was one of the first guests.
You were.
And I'm so proud of you guys and happy for you. You're excellent. And this was a tough one to make work.
Yeah.
And you did.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff.
There
We
you go.
appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
All right, let's have some fun.
Yeah.
Remember when you came on years ago and you said big bowl of fun? That's my favorite. I
big bowl
still
of
say
fun.
that.
Yeah,
Do you
we're
still
gonna
say
have
that?
Sure.
Okay, we're gonna have a big bowl of fun.
Big bowl of fun. Let's
All right.
go.
Although the millennials, I guess, don't want to have a big bowl of fun because they, according to new studies, want to do away with Secret Santa. They say it causes too much anxiety at the workforce. They want it banned. Their anxiety comes from the cost, how much should they spend, and if it's good enough.
Secret Santa's so easy. It's like you just make an amount for the whole office.
Hold on a second here. They want to eliminate Secret Santa because they don't know how much to spend and they don't know if it's good enough. As if buying for someone you know is so easy.
I know.
What are they talking about?
Yeah. Now, do you do the whole gifts in your family? Because
What's
I'm
that?
trying to do away with the gifts among adults, but my family's having a big world
What's
war
wrong
over
with
it.
you?
We want to just do it for the kids.
Well, for adults, yeah.
Just do it for the
only.
kids. I feel like it was just Christmas, and now we're trying
Have you
struggling.
run out of things to talk about?
We're running out of things to buy.
We're running out of things to
We're running
buy.
out of things to buy.
But by the way, you buy whatever. But here's the thing.
But aren't you just throwing away money when you buy whatever?
Hold on. When you receive a gift, you should always be, no matter whether you love it or hate it, thank you very much.
Yep.
Because the idea that someone bought you a gift.
I agree.
Really, what we have to do is change the way we accept gifts. That way, everybody feels good, whether it's a secret Santa or a known Santa.
Right.
That's a good point.
That's great, but how do you get people to change their reception?
Well, how do you get people to change the way they give? You don't change anything. You just embrace what's there.
Now tell me this. So you're close with a lot of your castmates, I imagine. Larry,
I am
David.
close, yes.
Do you guys exchange?
Nope.
No? Why not?
Eh.
Because you can buy whatever you want anyway.
When I said it, I was the Grinch.
No. By the way, if we're in production at Christmas time, you generally buy Christmas gifts for, like at the Goldbergs, we're in production then. So I will be getting gifts for everybody.
Now, what will you get?
I'll just get, what I'll get is a membership to the Pirates of the Caribbean fan club and just give those out. Truthfully, I have no idea.
No,
idea.
Ryan and I struggle
But you know
with
what I
this
like
every
doing?
year. What?
What I personally love doing, and people can hate this or not, I love buying books.
Okay.
Books are my favorite things to buy.
Okay.
So I know my friend Joe Posnanski wrote a book, and I am going to
Buy all those books and give them away?
buy his book because he's a great writer, and it's a great book. It's about what was the magic guy did all the tricks from a long time ago.
Houdini? Okay.
It's about Houdini, and it's fantastic. So I told him, I go, hey, you're going to sell a lot of books from me because I'm buying them for everyone I know. Because you want to buy people a great book. I bought that book about the teacher, the person who didn't know anything and then went to school. Whatever.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I don't mind that. Here's the only thing is when you buy someone a book, do you follow up and say, hey, did you read that book?
No, none of my business.
You don't care?
Yeah.
If they want to use it as a door jam, that's their business.
Right. Okay, are you also that person that when you give somebody something, are you upset if they give that away? Because you intended it for them. Does that bother you at all?
No.
I don't know why that low-key bothers me.
Well,
If
by
I
the
buy
way,
something for
hold
someone
on.
and they
All
re-gift
right, let's
it.
say it's a book and they re-gift it. Enjoy. But let's say you get something really personal for them.
Right.
That means that's kind of hurtful.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, so just buy books.
So just buy.
And you won't care. And by the way, as a country, we should be buying books and people should be reading.
Now,
Yeah.
do you do
I could say could, but I'm going to say should. I'm
Right.
going out there with the should.
Right. What about the ebooks, like the books that you can, or the audiobooks?
Well, I think as long as
Is that
people
okay?
read, as long as people read or
Even if someone's reading it to
or
them in
listen.
the car?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Because the audiobooks are a thing now. You know
Anything
that,
that
right?
makes America smarter, I'm for.
Right.
Lord knows
we can
need
all
that.
toast to that.
Yes,
Cheers.
cheers.
Okay, let me ask you what you think about this. Should you tip a flight attendant if they are watching your child who is flying alone? You put your kid on a
Oh,
plane.
by the way, let me just say, if I ever was, my kids are 19 and 23.
Right. Well, back in the day.
But by the way, I should tip them just for the pain in the ass. No, in all sincerity, what I would do is I would give them like a couple $100 and go, between us. You know what I mean?
You would.
Oh, yeah, just for bonus, attention and oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think you have to.
Right.
Yeah.
It's part of their gig.
But you're
I
also a
would do it.
celebrity. People expect you to tip, right? They expect you to tip. Don't you always over tip because
The worst thing in the world is I love you. Someone, who I would be tipping tells me how much they love me. I got a tip too.
I'm the
Yeah.
same.
You cannot.
Look, so-
You cannot. You cannot. Oh, you're my favorite comedian. Oh yeah, and I'll be sure. But I'm a big tipper anyhow.
Right.
I've
That's
always
good.
been. It's the cost of doing business.
Well,
It's
not
good.
all celebrities are, but you're
I know.
Yeah.
And I know some that are not.
Ooh,
Yeah.
tell us.
No.
Why not?
So, by the way, privately I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
All
I'm
right.
gonna tell y'all later.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
So like on Uber Eats, I'm the same way because I already have the tip on there, which I've put in separately. I don't just do the standard. I put
standard.
in a
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
tip, but the same thing, and then they'll recognize you at the door, and then you're like, oh, I gotta go back in and I gotta change the tip on Uber Eats.
Well, no, you don't have to do that.
No?
No, Uber Eats, it's already good. You're
Okay.
giving a nice amount, and they don't know.
Yeah.
But like to their face, here's the extra. Look at me.
Well, no, here's the thing. So Consumer Reports, I guess basically airlines are going to start tacking on $200 to $300 to the ticket price if a child is traveling unaccompanied.
That's a lot.
Well, you know
All
the
right, but
airlines are
let's-
already tacking on these fees.
Hold on. Here's where I don't jive with that. Yeah, like they're giving that $200 to $300 to the
Exactly,
flight attendant.
exactly.
No, they are not. So I say,
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, but
No.
if they were,
No
it
to
would
that.
be different because if they are walking the child to the gate, maybe there's a connection flight. You know,
Yeah.
if the flight attendant was getting the money,
Yeah.
it would be different. I still think it's high. Still think it should be
Yeah.
maybe $100. But
Right.
if it should go right into the pocket of the person doing
Without
the
a
Well,
doubt.
then there you go. Then that's
Like
why you
whenever
would
I
just
have
tip
someone at a hospital, like my parents were hospitalized at different points, man, they're the people who take care of them. Man, I just even if you are extra
Right.
thoughtful, that's like the best money spent that there is.
Yeah.
And also, nurses get treated like crap.
Oh.
So let them have a drink or two.
Yeah. No, it's just, I mean, talk about a
it's
thankless
like,
job.
I'm rich and I don't feel guilt about it. I worked really hard. I was poor a lot of years. I worked a long way to get to where I'm at. But I love when hardworking people come into my life and I can go, here. You know, I love that. Makes me feel good. And I love when people do work for me, I love paying them. As long as, it's
Right.
horrible when they do crappy work and you're like, yeah.
Right.
But,
Right. Well, you don't skim back if they do crappy work?
no.
No, you still pay them.
Yeah, you got
Wow,
it.
what kind of work can we do for you?
Yeah.
By the way,
Got a tool belt in the back.
You're doing it right now, and I got $20 for you after the segment.
Listen, that's a
Only
bigger
20?
bonus than I've ever got from ABC.
You know that you are her favorite comedian?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
I've seen all of your work. No, listen. So check this out. I put my kid on a plane Sunday
Yeah.
by himself.
Yeah. How old?
12.
Okay, that's a good traveling age.
Okay, I was
Still
gonna-
full of anxiety, I bet.
A wee bit.
A wee bit.
Yeah.
Look at
Me,
you.
not him.
Oh, no, I'm talking about you.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
yeah.
they don't care.
They
They're
don't.
free.
Yeah, you know that she actually walked him all the way onto the plane.
Why, people do that. I see it.
I didn't even know that was legal.
Well,
anymore.
I'm not so sure that it is legal. And I'm not
I
so
don't know
say
that
you're
it is
lying.
either, but good for you.
Right. Good for me. And, of course, my girlfriends are like, oh, it's because of who you are. I was like, no. This crew was from Dallas. They didn't have a clue. And plus, I didn't look like this at all.
By the way,
No.
what did you look like?
Regular.
Regular.
Not TV, not makeup, not hair, not anything. I just look like
You
a
don't
mama.
look this pretty all the time?
Nah.
I
Yes, you
doubt
do.
that. I think you
No,
wake up, you look in the mirror, and you go, look at me. Look at me.
Well, she does do that.
Okay.
She does do that.
Maybe. I don't know. It depends on what the night before was like.
All right.
Some mornings I am like, damn. Okay, you still got it. Then other mornings I'm like, ooh, that was a rough one. Yeah. God, you got me.
All right,
all
you
off
put
track.
Max on the
Yeah,
plane.
yeah.
He was fine.
Max?
But Max.
Great name. That was my grandfather's name. I wanted to name my kids Max, but my grandfather was still alive when they were born.
Oh, well, what's wrong with that?
Jews, you don't do.
Oh, you
if
don't
someone's
do
alive,
that.
you don't do it. No.
Did you know that?
No, did you think about taking him out?
No, I did not.
You didn't love the name that much.
I love the dude.
Yeah, the bottom line is I did not tip, and I wish I had the story before because possibly, the lady was very nice. She let me hook him up to the Wi-Fi and the internet. I should have given her some money.
Right, but who knew? Like,
you
you
I
didn't know that
didn't
was
know.
a
So
thing.
should you could have, but you didn't know.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
we work with what we know. Like you don't know, so you
Right.
can't beat yourself up.
Yeah.
Be nice to yourself.
Yeah, no, you're
Including
right.
the mornings after a rough night. Be nice to
Exactly.
yourself.
But I will say this to the point when you talked about age, I would never send my kid unaccompanied on a flight that has a connection.
Oh, picture.
I think as a parent, like you were trying to make the argument, well, what if it's the lowest fare, or what if there's no other way? There are plenty of other ways. You don't send a kid 12 and under. Put it this way, Max is pretty responsible, but he's still 12. He's not that responsible
No, he's not
to
that.
be
He's
navigating
12.
his way.
And by the way, a boy, 12-year-old girl, a lot more responsible than a 12-year-old boy.
Yeah. He
Oh, my
texted me
God.
from Vegas. He's good.
He's good.
He's
yeah.
fine.
No,
I like how you didn't even
boys-
address the picture. She paused, took the picture, and then continued her
Because you
story.
know why? Pro.
Pro.
Yeah, professional.
That's it, pro.
Yep. What is with the camera?
I take lots of pictures.
I like
I have
it.
my first show in LA, January 16th at the Leica Gallery, and I'm doing a show here of all my Chicago pictures, which that one might be in it, at the Tamarkin Gallery in May and June. Here.
Very nice. We've got to come back and promote that again.
I will come back
I
and
love
promote
it.
that again.
I like
And
that.
my gut feeling is that's going to be in there.
I'm thinking so too, because that was a good. I like my profile better than straight on anyway.
Oh, here we
good.
go.
You
Yeah.
look fantastic.
Yeah, no, I do. Like straight
her
on
pose.
is all right.
Hold on, take one with me with the camera. This is her signature pose. Grab the camera, Jeff. Ready?
Okay. Oh, you
Are
want me
ready?
out of it?
Here's the picture.
Hold on.
Ready? And then she goes, cute nose. Cute
Now
nose.
back up and let him get the real deal.
Okay,
Let's
go ahead.
All right. I love it.
I tell you, that's it. It's the move.
Okay, listen, talk about the move. Might be a very bad move to make.
Okay.
Are there any reasons that you can check your phone during the deed?
Not if you're doing it right.
During the deed?
During
Yes.
the deed, let me tell you something. 10% of people, according to a Short Caller survey, reportedly check their phones. And let me tell you what generation has it bad. Who does it the most? The biggest offender.
Older
You can
people.
guess. No,
No,
millennials.
they-
Making a joke. I think it's time to leave millennials alone. I think because you know what? I know a lot of millennials, and you know what I do? I go up to them, I go, "Has anyone surveyed you?" And they always say no. So I don't know where this information's coming from. That millennials are like, yeah, I like texting while having sex. I don't know who they're talking to, but I want to leave millennials alone. That's it. I'm an old man, I know, but nonetheless, let's take care of our millennials.
Okay, well
Okay.
said.
Now, back to this story.
Yeah.
Okay, I do love this story.
There's never been a situation where you've had to just answer a quick text.
Okay, hold
check.
on.
Maybe the phone was ringing.
Hold on.
Oh,
I'm going to be honest with you.
Okay.
okay.
During, no. After, it's insulting, but you understand if they've got a kid and there's a babysitter or something, all good. But during, man, life is about being present. And it's bad enough that people walk down the street, but if you're not present while having sex, you've got some therapy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me set you up. Let me give you a scenario that possibly may make it okay. Okay? You just put your kid on the plane, right? Alone. Okay? You put your kid on the plane alone, right? You come out, the house is free.
Okay.
The kid's gone.
Okay, you ready
right?
for this?
Okay, I'm not done. Hold on.
Because I got your answer.
Hold on. You got a free house. You're getting ready to do the deed. You're in the deed. All of a sudden, your kid's name pops up on the phone.
Yeah.
You don't look at it, but you recognize the ringtone because you got a ringtone for each kid.
Yeah.
So you hear the ringtone and you're like, the kid's in the plane calling you because you've hooked them up to the internet. They can have
I
access
have an
to you.
answer for you.
You got to be able to check the phone now.
Hold on. I have an answer for you. If you were to be in the house with whatever man that you're gonna do the deed, I love the deed. I gave her the deed to my house after we did the deed. Anyhow, look, if you look a man in the eye and he's all worked up before it happens and goes, look, I'm loving being with you. We're gonna have a good time. But if I hear that ring, I'm gone. You do that, you're all good. You set the boundaries, and then no one should ever be insulted. But if you're doing it and someone's like, who's texting me? What's going on Instagram? And it's not a millennial.
Yeah.
It is not a millennial.
I'm just
Leave
thinking-
them alone.
What if the ringtone is like "Livin' La Vida Loca" and you're like, Ricky, you gotta wait.
No.
We gotta take a break. All right, Jeff is sticking around.
What was that?
I don't know.
Millennials, you're good.
Yeah.
Won 'em over.
You've got 2 or 3 here that really love you.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll get a good tip. Okay, so we were talking about weight and whether you want to hear that you're putting on weight from a family member or a
Right.
complete stranger. And the reason I'm bringing this story up is because Charlize Theron got real about Hollywood's obsession with weight, specifically when she had her role in Monster and she gained 40 pounds for
Right.
that role. Here's what she said. As soon as I started gaining weight, I had one of the financiers call me up. His wife saw me and she was like, did you see Charlize? And I guess they disapproved of her look.
You think about actors, like the way actors do that, the way Robert De Niro did that for Raging Bull, all that.
Charlize Theron, she put on 40 pounds. I might reject her. No. No, she is beautiful whether she's 50 pounds, 100 pounds. I never let weight interfere. Sometimes people are too skinny. And it's unsettling. You go, oh, or they're so heavy, and I'm talking like 300-400 pounds. You go, oh. But in between, all good.
Yeah. Well, what about you? So you're in the limelight.
Right.
We've seen your weight go up.
Limelight.
We've seen your weight.
Hanging out with millennials.
Yeah.
Your weight's gone up and down. You've talked about that.
No, it's never gone up and down. I've consistently gone down. Here's the key. So I've lost over 70 pounds. Okay, so ask me if I dieted at any point.
Did you diet at any point?
0. No dieting, lost 70 pounds.
How?
Well, first off, I stopped eating sugary foods.
Right.
Okay.
Boom, gone. But you know what I do? Here's my little secret.
Ooh.
You ready?
Yep.
I sat with my feelings. And feelings go away. 5 minutes, 5 hours, 5 days.
You didn't
have
eat your feelings. You sat with them.
That's why most people are fat, because they want a cupcake when they feel anything. By the way, it's true.
Okay.
Good or bad, by the way.
Right.
You celebrate with food the way people celebrate going out and having a drink. You celebrate with food. You feel horrible with food, and using food is like using drugs, and that's the way I approached it. And boom, I sit with my feelings. 70 pounds.
Do you sit with a therapist too, or just you and the
I go to
feelings?
therapy.
Yeah.
I go to therapy, but every time I'm feeling, I don't go to my therapist. I sit in my living room sometimes, and feelings are, wow, bad.
Yeah. So you just meditate, basically.
I sit with my feelings. I don't stand with them. I sit down. When I have a feeling, I go, I'm going to sit. And I sit down with my feelings, and it's all good.
And it's all good, yeah. Okay, so we're on television, obviously, all of us. We get a lot from people, audience members, as much as we love you. Every day, somebody will say the wrong thing, but they don't mean to be offensive usually. They're usually just like, wow, you look so much better in person, because on TV you look...
All right,
I get
that
it.
person who says you look so much better in person or on TV, whatever, just know they irritate other people too. I don't think people come up to us and say the wrong thing. It was like, oh, they were nervous, it was a mistake. No, I think they're jerks to other people too. I think a jerk is a jerk is a jerk. And they happen to come up to us like they come up to other people. You have your Thanksgiving dinner, you know which uncle you want to avoid. I know, you know.
But do you rather hear, like, because everybody knows also too when they're up 5 pounds or down, like, you know. Do you
Right.
want to hear that from a family member, or do you want to hear it from a stranger, or does it even matter?
Nobody wants to hear from anybody, right? Like,
But
you
which
usually
one
know,
is worse? If
you
the lesser
usually
of
know
two
if you're putting
evils.
on a little bit of weight. I don't know, if my family
it'd be
can tease
worse.
each other and it's not a big deal. You know, my brother and I tease each other about if we're getting a belly or something like that. I know for you, it's more personal with your family. I know that.
I think you
I
want
know
to hear
that.
it from family.
I know.
Sorry.
I think it's all personal and it's nobody's business.
Yeah, I agree. I
That's
agree.
all. And I think, by the way, like I said about Charlize Theron with 30 or 40 pounds, I mean it, Charlize. If you want to put on some weight and have a man love you and respect you, all right, anyhow, but the point I'm making is, whatever you feel, if you feel good, it does not matter.
Yep.
It's all about feeling. If you don't feel good, sit with your feelings.